has some tension. She needs some dick, more dick.
Oh.
Keep your legs closed to married men, bitch.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm in America, bitch.
Don't! You are dumb! I would never sleep with your husband!
Wait a damn minute.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Sharice, oh Lord. I did tell Karen that you posted the video because you didn't get invited to the live show.
Be very clear.
No, I'm extremely clear with you. I mean, no one's talked about your ass in years.
And I was going through a divorce. Did you call me to say, oh, friend, how are you?
Unlike anyone else.
This is where I'm gonna have a problem with. I'm gonna check your ass on this. You will keep my mother's name out your mouth. Do you understand that? Here, Sharice, my mother's gone 5 years this year. What you will not do. My mother. You understand? I will whoop your ass in this place.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we'll be looking at The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 13. And this was it was a good, really good, solid episode. The ending really had me shook a little bit just because I've never seen Karen like that. That really taking me aback a little bit. But like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
Alright, so basically the episode starts out with Karen. She's packing for Mexico, and Karen and Ashley are hosting the trip. And it's Ashley's 34th birthday. And everyone is when Ashley's like, yeah, we're all going to Mexico. Everybody's looking like nobody was like that enthused to go to Mexico, but it was just really kind of funny that everybody was just like, okay, girl, Mexico, whatever. So Karen decides to bring Wendy because she's like, Wendy having a lot of beef with a lot of people. So, I want her to come with us because I know that she's going to get along with us, period. Ashley, Karen, and Wendy are basically going to go ahead and go early to Mexico just to get everything prepared for the rest of the ladies. So we basically segue over to Giselle driving from her doctor's appointment, I'm assuming. And she calls Robin about her biopsy. And, it sucks that, Giselle has to go through this, but I am happy that she is talking about somebody else or something else other than somebody else's husband. Like I said, it sucks that she has to be going through this for her to be talking about something about her. But, this episode definitely gave us, a little bit more information with Giselle. She tells us that, there's a lot of stuff going on when she had like a unusual pap smear. So she has to basically get like something similar to a hysterectomy. And she feels really bad, like, this is something that she's never really went through. She's never been a person to, get sick like that. She's always taking care of other people. She really don't take care of herself like that. So they segue over to about Karen's live show, and they're mad that Karen didn't invite Sharice.
You invited the world, and you can't invite Sharice?
And she can't pretend that was like a mistake. Like, oh, I thought Sharice was on the text.
They're like, okay, yeah, Karen's doing all this live show. She had Katie in the group chat. She had Jacqueline in the group chat. But why didn't she invite Sharice? Because Karen doesn't like Sharice. So I don't really get the whole situation of like, oh my God, I can't believe she didn't invite her. But it's funny because Giselle and Robin, y'all haven't invited other ladies within the group to certain events because you don't like them, but you can't understand why Karen won't invite Sharice. So you're basically saying, first of all, it's hypocrisy, but you're basically saying y'all could do it, but they can't do it. That's really what it's trying to give, because Giselle has done that to Wendy, Monique, Robin has done that to Wendy. So it's just like, now y'all want to be like, oh my God, I can't believe. Girl, bye. They talk about Sharice dropping the video of, Karen and Mia's nip slip.
Hey, Karen's trying to act like she's not mad about it. Karen, you're furious.
But everybody's like, girl, you are mad. We know you're mad. And Karen is mad because, they find out that other girls have been sending like, they're like, yeah, Karen called me. She was pissed about it. This and the third.
Karen called me pissed. Oh, I know. Because I was like, oh, have a good night, lady. I see titties. And she's like, I don't like for my breasts to be called titties.
I'm just like, Karen, we know you're mad. And it's fine to be mad about that. I mean, who wants to be having the boobies in the group chat? So we segue over to non-rhythm having Robin's house.
Something important. We have been engaged to be married for over 2 years now.
And we see her with her kids, and we see Juan over there that we got a side eye, all the stuff going on over there with Coppin State. But they talk about how they tell the kids that they're getting married, and The kids are confused just like we are. They're like, okay, I thought y'all were just, just gonna get married. I didn't think it was gonna be like this big thing. Like, what's going on? So Robin says, she's so happy that, her and Juan came to terms with the prenup convo.
Now that we've had this whole prenup conversation, I'm not gonna put something crazy in there.
I know that, but of course I'm gonna want somebody to read the fine print.
And everything went well, so now she can plan the wedding. And maybe I'm wrong, but last I checked, y'all didn't seem like y'all had a good conversation. Juan was like, we don't need it. And he never said that he was going to sign it. He just said that we're not those people. He never said he's going to sign it. So for her to say, oh my God, we got to a good place, girl, win. Maybe it was off camera, but girl, that's your marriage, child. So we head on over to Mia's house and she's over here acting like she's working. JK.
I'm not sure about the date. I know they start construction Monday.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they start construction.
And, she tells G that Jacqueline is mad about the whole nanny issue. And they start laughing like everything is funny. I really don't see the humor in the situation, but So Jacqueline's sister is Mia's nanny.
Jacqueline's sister is our nanny. So if Jacqueline needs to last minute find someone to keep her kids, I always say, we'll drop the kids off at my house.
And in the past, if Jacqueline had something going on or she needed somebody to babysit the kids, she would just tell Jacqueline, like, hey, just drop your kids off at my house. Since your sister's there, you can just drop your kids off at my kids and just don't make it like a everyday thing. So now it's an issue, and I'm trying to assume like maybe she didn't want the kids over with her kids to this time, or maybe they had something going on. I don't know what the issue was. They never explained it, but that was just the overarching issue. But I'm still trying to figure out like why is it a problem and why is it that deep? Because regardless of the fact, those kids will still be with their aunt. Yeah, you're paying the kids, and then she make a comment in later in the episode like, yeah, your kids over here eat up all my food.
Because remember, I don't do anything for her kids, and her kids are at my goddamn house right now, eating my goddamn food.
Bitch, shut up.
I'm like, girl, if it was such a problem, you should never did it in the first place, or you should have brought it up beforehand instead of just now. It's getting weird. It's flight day. And all the girls show up to the airport. Karen, Ashley, and Wendy get there first, and they basically fly off to Mexico. Ashley talks about, this is a birthday, it's gonna be really different because, I'm not with Michael and I'm single and, it's weird, this and that. I'm like, girl, are you gonna get divorced or not? Because we don't know. Ashley over here acting like she's trying to get divorced and still married. But then all the ladies come a few hours afterwards and they get on the airplane. Jacqueline and Candace are really friendly. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not mad at it, but they're really friendly. I'm like, Candace, have we not learned that none of these girls mess with you? So Ashley, Wendy, and Karen arrive in Mexico and they meet with a car that picks them up, and it had Corona's liquor in the car on ice. Let's go ahead and pop the bottles, and they're driving. Well, they're in the car. I mean, maybe it's legal over there. I don't know. But Ashley talks about, the itinerary that we're going to be doing a lot of cultural things. We're going to be outside, a lot of activities, learn the history of Mexico. So I think that'd be really cool. My sister loves learning about like a lot of different cultures. So every time we go do a family trip, we always have to do like cultural things. So we cut to the ladies arriving.
See, you can't take us nowhere.
And apparently, Mia and Jacqueline has some type of huge argument on the plane. They're talking about...
First class was Mia and Jacqueline screaming about how they mother their children. Jacqueline was like, it takes a village.
They're talking about, oh, your children this, your children that. You're not a good mother. Your mothering skills, this, that, and the third. And these supposed to be childhood best friends. So... a lot of people talking about, oh, this is staged. I don't know. I feel like on Mia's end, maybe it could be contrived. But Jacqueline seemed like very upset. Maybe she's just Academy Award winning actress. Who knows? But she seemed very upset. So for everybody to say that, oh, she's faking it, I don't know about this part. Because she seemed genuinely upset. So Mia speaks about how the nanny was looking for Jacqueline's kids. And Mia tells, like, basically, G, like, those ain't my kids. So you need to talk to the mother, not me. And I get what she's saying to an extent, but it's still rude. I feel like Mia just doesn't care. She just does what she want to do. Like, you're still being a rude person. So words are being thrown around, basically on the airplane, and Jacqueline hit Mia with that low blow.
She said, well, it takes a village to raise a family, but she wouldn't know nothing about that.
And yeah, Mia, like at the end of the day, you could dish it out, but you can't take it. You could dish it. Basically, Mia's the type of person where it's like, I'm this friend and you're down here, so I'ma throw jabs at you. But if you throw a jab at me, then I'm not dealing with you. Weird. So all the girls get on the sprinter and they start bringing up the Nana, right? And Candace was bringing up like, yeah, I need to start looking at my Nana, her vagina. And Robin's just throwing shade. It's like, okay, Candace is over here sound like Mia. Maybe Candace, Mia, and Jacqueline should get in a room and just figure that out. And I'm like, Robin, you sound mad.
Are you a lesbian?
Robin, you sound like you want to munch. So Ashley, Karen, and Wendy greet all the girls with like maracas, and they all pull up. Everything was cool. They're like, oh my God, it was a cute little moment. So did anybody catch the shade that Mia threw at Jacqueline? Because they were just like, Mia, make sure you don't forget Jacqueline.
A big bitch. She can handle her stuff. Really?
I was just like, wow, okay. That was funny though. The girls head inside and they go to the Amber Room, and basically there's a mini little party celebration for Ashley. They sing happy birthday for Ashley.
Happy birthday to you.
I'll sit down, cut cake, and eat little hors d'oeuvres, and it was like a cute moment until Mia sits down. It's like, oh, I'm not dealing with her. Like, I'm not dealing with that little devil. I'm not dealing with that internet. I'm not about to break bread with her. Just saying stuff under her breath. And Mia looks like everything is cool, but Jacqueline is visibly pissed. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on? So Mia's talking about.
I'll tell you something about Jacqueline and I. We fight every goddamn day, okay? It's not normal. It's a sister relationship. Yes. Oh no, this has been the worst.
Jacqueline was like, you took it too far and you're controlling.
She do it with when she doesn't have that control. She acts like how she has. And she turns on you.
Oh.
I don't turn.
Karen was like, so she turned on you. And he's like, I didn't turn on her. And Jacqueline's like, well, now I just think she needs some more.
I think she just has some tension. She needs some dick, more dick.
Oh. Oh, it's getting spicy.
It gagged me a little bit. I feel like she really was just thrown off a little bit. And then Mia was just like, okay, you feeling yourself. You're doing too much. Don't try me. Back down.
Don't try me. You're feeling yourself too much. I what? Feeling it. Back down. No, you need to back down.
And I'm just like, see, this is like so demeaning. It's like, y'all are having a conversation, but you over here make it seem like you're like above her. The way she talks to her is making it seem like she is like Kim and Sweetie. I'm just like, I don't like that. And then, Jacqueline's not having it. She's like, no, you back down. Don't tell me to back down. So, everybody's trying to figure like, what's going on? Everybody's just confused.
All right, well, keep your legs closed to married men, bitch. No, I'm done with it.
And it's like, you need to close your legs to married men. I roll. But my whole thing is Jacqueline is like visible, like she get upset. She stands up and she went off, and I feel like it hit a soft spot. It hit her inner.
I'm done with you because you sold yourself to the devil.
Don't know why. I really don't know why. But it hit her in her soft spot. And Jacqueline gets up and yells, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're the spawn of the devil. I'm done with you. I would never want nothing to do with you. And I'm just like, how did we get from point A to point B? And on top of that, how did y'all not get footage? Like, y'all on the airplane. Granted, I get y'all probably up in the air. Y'all probably ain't got no service, or I don't know what. I'm trying to come up with excuses. Ashley won't dare. That's why. If Ashley was on that airplane, they would got the footage. Trust and believe. Jacqueline told Mia that you sold your soul to he who must not be named. The devil. So I'm just like, child. It's really getting to a place because like Jacqueline's getting emotional. She's crying. Like Candace is trying to console her. She gets up and then she's like, I never slept with your husband.
I would never sleep with your husband. What the I would never do this to you. But she never said you did.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Who said that? Who said that? And I was with Sharice because Sharice was like, baby, she didn't say that. Like, so I'm confused because I'm just like, was this the plan now?
I smell a star.
Or what? Like, where did that come from? Like, I never slept with your husband. And at first I was gonna say, oh, maybe something got cut out, but then no, because Sharice was like, she never said that. So I'm just like, too much is going on with them, but I do like this feud. I do. At the end of everything, they table the conversation. Everyone goes to console Jacqueline, and Mia is still talking about, like, she's not talking about Jacqueline's kids, but she's referencing her kids, like, you know, she's over here mad at me, but you know, your kids are at my house eating up all my food. I'm just like, it was a low blow for me. I think, like, I'm just like, at the end of the day, if you allowed her kids to stay at the house, regardless of if they ate the food or not, or if they were there or not, you allow that to happen. So for you to make it seem like it's such a big deal, or to throw that in someone's face, is rude and it's disrespectful. And it shows what type of friend she is. So that's why 30-year friendship is gone. And it would have been gone earlier than that, especially with the brick.
30 years of a friendship, and that is gone.
Should have knocked some sense in her. So Mia's throwing this financial shade to Jacqueline. She's like, you know, she's over here. She's benefited off of me. Maybe it's just because of my wallet. And I'm just like, it wasn't an issue beforehand, but now it's an issue. See, Mia is the problem. Mia gotta go. But you know, they all go outside and to see a shaman. And low key, I'm with Candace because we don't know what this man's certification is. We don't know if he's connected with the spirits, the ancestors, Allah, the universe, the animal spirit. We don't know who he's connected with. I haven't even heard this man's name. He just starts blowing smoke, got feathers and stuff.
All right, get better.
You're gonna be just
fine. You need a moment.
Me, the type of person that I am, I'm never going to be disrespectful to anyone's culture, so I would embrace it and just like, okay, I would have been skeptical. I'm just like, what is this man's name? But you know, this scene wasn't like how Miami scene was. Miami was very authentic. I felt like that was a real, true sisterhood bonding experience. This was filler moment, right? So, you know, Candace speaks on not liking Jacqueline, but you know, she feels like, I feel bad for her.
I never disliked her. I feel bad for her. And like, she is truly confused at her friend's behavior.
And I'm just like, okay, cool. And I feel like this is the one thing with Candace is just like, don't get too close to these girls. Please, Candace. Because you know what they do every season. Please, at least keep a wall up. So all the girls go to their room, and you know, Robin, she finds the gift that Karen got her, which is a bridal veil. It said bride to be. And why did Robin go outside on the balcony talking to Juan? And the veil blows right off the balcony.
The veil was like, bye, bitch. You ain't getting married. We heard this for 7 years. You tell everybody this goddamn lie with that fake ass ring.
Girl, that's an omen. No, ma'am, that's an omen. You playing with dark spirits, girl. But the girls make it downstairs to the dinner, right? And as all the girls are getting there, everybody's sitting at the table just chit-chatting. And Karen is like visibly irritated once Charisse comes in. I don't know if it was Charisse or it was edited that way, but that's how it seemed. So true to self, as all the girls are coming, Robin comes last. Don't know why. I don't know how. Don't know why. But Robin gets to last. And damn, they're looking the worst, but we ain't going there. Topic of flashlights and vaginas get brought up, and Candace divulges a little bit of her information and says, well, you know, I thought I was pregnant, but you know, I'm not, so I'm happy that I get to, you know, redo my, you know, egg retrieval IVF process.
Because I want to, like, appreciate what it looked like now. The memory of it before it gets all stretched out and stuff. I did think I was pregnant for like 2 seconds.
And Candace, I get y'all are on a girls trip, and I get maybe she's mending fences, but I would have told these girls nothing about my personal business. Nothing. Because all I'll be thinking, like, they're going to use it against me. They've already been saying this stuff about your husband. They've been saying this stuff about you. I wouldn't have told these girls nothing. Like, namaste. That is it. But, you know, Giselle kicks it off and tells Charisse, oh, Charisse, you know, I told Karen that, you know, you dropped that video in the group chat because you're mad that you didn't go to the her event.
Tell Karen that you posted the video because you didn't get invited to the live show. That's not totally true because I didn't care about not being.
Sharice was like, no, I'm not mad I didn't go to the event. I really didn't care I didn't go to the event. Karen said she didn't care that Sharice dropped the video. She just felt like, you know, if you were trying to build a friendship with me that you were begging for, then you should have just sent it to me directly. We could have just kikied over it.
And you're constantly asking me, why aren't we friends, or, you know, something to that nature. And for me, I was like, okay, this would have been a perfect funny thing to send me.
And this is why I have to call BS, because with Karen, you did not like this. For 13 episodes, you've been dragging Sharice, calling her the elf on the shelf, calling her Miss Piggy, Tubby Tub. She didn't say all that, but she calling her this, that, and the third. I'm just like, you over here making it seem like you hate this woman's guts. Talking about this 5 years ago, but now you over here wanted her to send you the video directly so y'all can kiki or build a relationship off of it, or that'll be a good stepping stone. I think that's BS because, like I said, y'all weren't cool and you weren't trying to be cool with her. So everything takes a turn once Karen brings up, you know, Sharice, you've been begging for my friendship ever since you got into this group this year. And Sharice is like, you know, I'm cool with not being friends with you, but just say that we're not friends. Be a woman enough to say that you won't be cool with me.
Not even being friends with you. I'd rather you be a woman and just say you don't want to be my friend instead of going to other people saying stuff. No.
And you know, Sharice feels that Karen wasn't there for her when she got her divorce, and when her dad died, she wasn't there for her. And Karen says, I texted you and that's all that I was required to do.
When I was going through a divorce, did you call me to say, oh, friend, how are you? I lost my father. Did you call me and say,
I text you and I sent you my condolences.
And she said, I lost my mother, so I was grieving too. And then at this point, I feel like something gets cut off. I don't know necessarily what it was. I think Karen kept saying that I'm not your in the group. So I'm assuming that Karen feel like you over here trying to check on me with my mother. You try to do that to get back into the group. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know for a fact, but Karen gets set off because Karen's like, look, I'm about to check you right here, right now. She said, keep my mother's name out your mouth.
I'm gonna check your witness on this. You will keep my mother's name out.
Things get heated and like Karen stands up.
At the table, it's 5 years, Sharice. My mother's going 5 years this year. What you will not do.
I don't know where, don't know how, but then Sharice like slams her hands on the table. She jumps up and it cuts there. I mean, for a cliffhanger. Chef's kiss. But I'm confused on the semantics of, I'm confused on the small details on why they're having beef. Because yes, it makes sense, but I'm still lost on why Karen is so mad, because her whole thing was like, don't bring up my mother. Okay, I don't remember if she brought up her mother. I didn't hear that. So maybe something was cut out. But at the end of the day, with Sharice, I feel like this was the perfect moment to just both of them get it out. Like, it's been built up for this whole entire season. They just needed to get it out. Like, at the end of the day, and there was a part when Karen was like, I will whoop your ass up here. Why did Wendy start laughing?
I will whoop your ass in this place. No, you won't.
I know Wendy's like, girl, now, come on now. But y'all, this was a good episode. The MVPs for me was Karen, hands down, and a little bit of Jacqueline. I'm gonna say. But y'all, this was a good episode. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Please comment down in the comments about the Karen and Sharice thing, because I'm still a little bit confused on what is going on. I'm gonna look on Twitter and see really what's going on, but I'm a little bit confused, so help a brother out. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Born at Salt Lake and Miami. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.